Hey guys, welcome to my retro game room tour. I just want to start off the video by saying that I recorded all of this with a cell phone camera and it kept on focusing, which was extremely annoying, but I got it done anyways. I'll probably do a higher quality video in the future, hopefully, or stream, not sure. We'll do one or the other. And I'm going to start off the video with my Sega collection because it is the largest part of my collection and it's the easiest for me to talk about, I guess, because it's the thing I love the most. I'm a huge Sega fan. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And we're going to start it right about now. So this is my Sega sign. I got it off Amazon. You can get them on there. They're great signs. Some plushies and cups, patches. And here is the start of my collection, Sega Genesis stuff. So there's a lot. I try to organize them according to the type of case and color, but they changed it a lot. Over here we got a Sega 7000, which is a really cool Palm Pilot. Sega Genesis Mini, Neo Geo Pocket, more Sega Genesis games. All those are paper cases. Down here we have my 32X collection, which I'm still trying to finish the whole collection, maybe someday. And more Genesis and a Game Gear. Down here we have Master System games with the 3D glasses. And over here it's mostly EA games and sports games, and a few Happy Meal toys from back in the day. Over here we have loose Sega Genesis games and some figures and VHS tapes on top. Loose games fit really well inside audio cassette holders, so if you want somewhere to store them, it's a great place to do that. Here we have Sega CD games, Sonic Spinball, Tiger Electronics handheld, and down here we have some Sega Saturn games. Anything that's in a DVD case like that is just loose discs that I have in those cases instead. Here we have some Sonic figurines, TurboGrafx, PC Engine, Neo Geo CD, 3DO, some Sega CD games that are in those cases, import Sega Saturn games, and Sega Dreamcast. This is my PlayStation Lite. It's off of an original PlayStation kiosk. And here are all of my PlayStation games. I'm a huge PlayStation fan since it came out. Love the console. And down here we just have some random figurines. Below that is PSP games and various PSPs that I own. And down below that is more PSP games and a PS Vita. Over here we have PlayStation 2 games, Game Gear games, Jaguar, and more PS2 games. Over here we have a lot of Pac-Man figurines, and that is on top of my PlayStation 3 games. PS4 games, 3DO games in box and loose discs. My M&M collection, Wii U games and Xbox games and Wii games, pretty much all around this little turntable thing. And then down below here we have a Darth Vader bubblegum holder, Rob the Robot, Power Glove, and a bunch of old and new NES figurines. And then here's my NES collection. Some boxed, most not boxed. But I like having the boxes because they look really pretty. And all more games in behind those, obviously. Down here we have Super Nintendo games and Super Famicom games and regular Famicom. N64 games and GameCube. Mortal Kombat 2 arcade cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. It's actually a Midway one, so there's a bunch of Midway games on it. Sonic Mania statue. Toe Jam and Earl plushies, they're awesome. Down here we have Intellivision games. And below that we have Atari 2600 and ColecoVision. These are all my figurines, as you can see, lots, too much, in fact, trying to cut down now and get rid of a lot. Metal Gear Solid, Jurassic Park, Spider-Man, a lot of Ghostbusters, probably the only thing I won't get rid of because I'm a huge fan of Ghostbusters. It's my favorite movie of all time. So we have the original car, we have the re-release of the car, we have the car from a new movie. Up here we have all of my Batgirl figurines. I am a huge fan of Batgirl, my favorite comic book hero of all time. Some Alien stuff, and lots of Batman figurines over here in the corner, as well as a few board games from my childhood. Over here we have a lot of Minecraft plushies, and my Proton Pack. Over here we have the Happy Meal toys from Sonic the Hedgehog, we have Sega Genesis Mini, Sega Saturn, and an original Sega Genesis box, Model 1, some DS and 3DS games. Lots of Star Trek stuff around, I love Star Trek. And a few posters over here, and a Clerks comic signed by Kevin Smith. Over here we have my 32X box and my Dreamcast, Sega CD, Sega Genesis box, as well as plushies and figurines, and my awesome Garfield clock. Love it. Down here we have PlayStation 5, my Wii U, and my TurboGrafx 16. This is just various controllers that are the most often used, so my friends can pick when they're over. And down here we have like a little PlayStation shrine of sorts with Last of Us and God of War ads from my PlayStation kiosk that I got. These are all my DVD and Blu-rays. Over here we have the background of my stream, basically. A bunch of Minecraft U2s, as well as other video game things. So you got like, Wilbur, Rambo, Philza, George Not Fan, PewDiePie, Tommy Unit, Tubbo, Dream. And down here is books. This is my PlayStation 3 kiosk. It's probably the biggest thing in my collection. Really proud of this. I got it up and running and put lights in it. Over here we have some controllers, some console boards that don't work, Star Trek and Back to the Future stuff, some Sega Genesis joysticks, and here is my stereo, obviously used for music, but also it's hooked into my retro game setup, so all of my consoles are in stereo / surround sound, and you have not heard retro games unless you've heard them in like a really good stereo system. It sounds amazing. I recommend it. Here's my Sega Genesis 32X Sega CD Model 1, and my Sega Saturn, my Atari Jaguar, PS2, PS3, and Wii. Below that we have Neo Geo CD, PlayStation 1, and Nintendo 64. Okay, here's my TV I play retro games on. This is a Sony Trinitron. I think it's 32-inch. I'm not sure. If you ever play retro games and you're looking for a TV, get a Sony Trinitron. Get one. They are the best TVs for it. They're amazing. You probably can't see the quality with this camera, but it's just so crisp and the colors are so amazing. It's 100% worth it. Down below the TV we have a Sega Master System and a Japanese PC Engine. This is my NES and my Atari 2600 wood panel. That's my laptop I use for streaming, Commodore VIC-20, Xbox 360, my Sega Sports Dreamcast, Super Nintendo, and Atari 600 XL computer. And up here we have my 3DO and my Wii U. Anyways, that's the best I could do for a video, so thanks guys, I really appreciate it. I hope you liked the video. Please drop a like if you love the video, and please subscribe. Also follow me on Twitch more than anything, please. I really appreciate any of the support I get from you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.